Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is War of the Human Tanks. Let's continue with episode 2, 3 days later. Lieutenant! Yeah! I believe your name is... But, ma'am, it's Heshiku. Heshiku, the command tank. Heshiku, have you seen the lieutenant around here? What? Did you not find him at his regular spot, ma'am? I visited the hangar, his study, and the training yard, but he wasn't anywhere to be seen. If you know where he is, just tell me already. Yes, ma'am. He's watching anime in the living room, ma'am. Come again. That is his regular spot, huh? It's the face of a demon! That new platoon leader, I somehow have trouble getting used to her. Isn't that robot's design cool? Is it? I guess I'll add something like that to Heshiko. Haha, you're such a dedicated engineer, Choco. God, it hurts! You have to be dedicated to your work as well, Lieutenant. Oh, it's just you, Sato. You really shouldn't hit someone with the edge of a folder. Did you just say something, sir? I said nothing. And hey, put the folder down. Is this really... is this place really a military post? Come on, you should relax a bit and take it easy. No more edge-hitting, please. You don't need to be worried, Saito. When he decides to do something, he goes for it seriously. He does not seem that way at all to my eyes. Geez, can't you sense his aura of reliability? This girl is kind of weird in the head. So, Saito, isn't there something you have to tell me? That's right, I found this whole situation so unbelievable that I almost forgot about it. I promise I'll buckle down to my work from tomorrow on, so what do you want? Lunch is ready. I beg your pardon? I said the lunch is ready. I think it would be good to have it in here together. What? Did you cook lunch for me? Yes, because I'm your staff officer. A staff officer is supposed to cook as well? Staff officers are incredible! That's what they taught me back in the military academy. Big bro, we've lived on cup noodles and stale bread all this time. Yeah, because you can't cook, Choco. With her, we'll finally be able to live a healthy life. Good job, military academy. Big bro, Choco wants a staff officer too. We should share Saito. No, she is my staff officer. Suddenly you two turn so welcoming. Hooray, it's curry! It's curry! Oh god, it's medium hot, just the way I like it. That's my Saito. Lieutenant, you shouldn't be stuffing your food down your throat like that. Seconds, please. Me too, ma'am. Second Lieutenant Choco, your plate, please. And Hachiko, that's all the food allotted to human tanks. What cruelty! Speaking of which, Sato, I noticed something that looked like a commission paper on the table there. Or sorry, earlier. Ah, there's something I got from... Sorry. That's something I got from a herald, sir. Sato? Oh my god! What's the matter, sorry. What's the matter? Hachiko, give me that! Yes, ma'am. A summons. Prepare to engage the Royal Army in combat on Yumishi Shirogahara. And it's today. Oh, really? Lieutenant, we have no time to enjoy curry. Oh man, do we really have to go there? Did you just say something, sir? I mean, can it wait until I finish my curry? Right? It's battle preparation. Preparation, yeah. But big bro, won't the battle have already begun by the time we get there? Is there some problem with that? If we ignore the order and don't join the battle, it will be a big problem indeed. Still, I don't have any tanks or whatever we need for the battle prepared yet. We've received supplies in reward for the success of the previous operation. Why don't we use those to assemble them on the spot? Assemble? Assemble what? Tanks, of course. Human tanks. That's impossible. Do you have any idea how long it takes to build one human tank? How long? One entire month for one Pochi shock tank. I can't believe you have none stationed in our base. Don't worry, Sato. As Big Bro said, I'll quickly put together a couple over there. Huh? 3 minutes is all Choco needs to make a Pochi. How is that even possible? She's special. There's no way one could build a human tank in such a short amount of time. Choco, all packed and ready to go? Sure I am, but Big Bro, keep in mind that while it's no trouble assembling them over at the battlefield, I can't do my research there. It doesn't matter. Alright then, Hashiko, we're setting off. If she by chance can actually do a crazy trick like that, why would the people upstairs not make the most of her until now? Sato, let's go. Yes, sir. Asahi stormtroops, get ready. And charge. Wah! Kimishiru Gahara. A big battle between the Empire and the Kingdom once raged here, turning the grounds into a vortex of radiotoxic particles. At the moment, both armies' human tanks fill the field with, like, dark red flowers blossoming all across the plain. Take this! Enemy spotted, destroying it. Destruction commencing. Please die! It already began as we predicted, Big Bro. Lieutenant, if you hadn't stopped to buy ice cream on the way, we could have made it here much sooner. Can't blame me, you got one too. What are we gonna... That's pretty good. What are we gonna do, Lieutenant? Lieutenant? Lieutenant! Seto, what do you think of this battle? I think our side is on the back foot. We have to join the battle and give them support right away. On the back foot, you say? This hardly counts as that. How do you mean? Think about it. The Kingdom currently owns some 10 times more human tanks than we do. But look at this battle. They are nearly neck and neck with each other. Are you saying there are too few enemy human tanks here? Yeah, where have the rest gone? Hashiko. Yes, sir. I'm here, Captain. There's a mountain path on the side of this artillery post, right? Yes, yes there is, sir. Get there with some Pochis and have them self-destruct. Self-destruct, sir? That's right. Do it so that you burn off as much of the force around there as possible. Yeah! Lieutenant! It seems they had, that they noticed us. Captain, the left path is still not on fire. We should follow it to the Imperial capital even if it means making a detour. Okay, company forward. No! Gah! They blocked off another route. Fall back, we're falling back to the plains. How? Just how do they read our moves? This is as though we're being led by the enemy. All Asahis? I guess that says. All Asahis, stand ready. Standing ready. We are dancing in tune to the enemy shock tanks. This is just like fire! No! Enemy commander, show yourself. Should I? What kind of commander would show himself on a battlefield filled with human tanks? Let us just have her perish together with her troops. So brutal of you, Seto. Second Lieutenant Choco. Right here, and I'm ready to assemble more. Well then, we're starting preparations for the battle. Assemble as many tanks as you think we need. We're supposed to use the supplies from the previous battle to build our tanks, right? After you've assembled enough, deploy them on the battlefield and move out. Prepare for battle. Form a well-balanced unit and place them on the field. After all placements is done, initiate combat. Assemble, use materials to produce tanks. Deploy, position your tanks on the battlefield. Sortie, let the battle commence. Use the right mouse button to open options to save, load, and more. Use the pause button, the pause option in the menu to quick save and exit the game. You can resume it later from the title screen. Oh, that's good to know. Yay! What else can I do? That doesn't tell me anything. Oh. Oh, thank you for the autosave. Alright, so available units, one command. That's all I have right now. Deployed units, nothing. Start time, that. Timeline, blah blah. Annihilate the enemy command tanks. Battle ends with no victory conditions cleared. So yeah, we have to destroy the tanks. If we run out of time, I guess we lose. Staff officer suggestion: a fair and square frontal assault should work here. Deploy assault tanks in front and prepare for surprise attacks. And our maximum amount of units is 7. Right now we have 1. We also have supplies here. So let's assemble. We got modules, which we have no modules to assemble. Tank. Alright, so we got a bunch of choices here. We got a low performance command tank user as a substitute for a Heshiko, which we have Heshiko, so we don't really need it. It's also very expensive. It's equipped with an Imperial rifle. It's got a scouting range. It also moves pretty fast. Alright, what else we got? But it doesn't have very much in the form of shooting range. Alright, barrage tank. Hana. Long-range battery with low performance. Okay. Has a very long-range attack. Asahi, so, the things that were mentioned in the little story part. These are standard assault units. They're also they move faster, and that's about it. Oh, okay, I see. So assault units cannot scout. So keep that in mind. Pochis, low performance shock tank, self-destructs to wipe out enemies. Assemble and detonate lots of them. So if we want to, we can use. They pretty much what they do is they run at you with a grenade and explode. Interesting. All right, and then we got scout tank. Standard unit seeks out hidden enemy tanks. Moves very far. Has really good scouting range. And that's about it. And that seems to be all we have. So we'll go ahead and assemble one of these, I guess. Thank you. Type 2 support cannon. 2 of these. And then 3 of these. Okay. So that gives us 7 units in total. 1 command, 2 barrage, 3 assault, and 1 scout. Okay, deploy. We do start out with Hashiko, who has a muffler, red muffler. Joko's favorite customized command tank, always comes back from battle even if destroyed. So this is essentially a free command unit, which is good. We definitely can use that. Alright. Oh, this is just to check to see if we... Okay, so you can equip them with modules here if you want to. And you cannot take out the red muffler. Alright. Place. Okay, so this is the sections that we can place on. We'll just put that there. Alright. This is probably not a good idea in the slightest. I would like to point out that this is literally my first time playing. And I don't count that first battle because we only did like literally one thing. Alright. So everything's been deployed. And let's do this. Ah. Alright, let's do this. However many of our tanks fall, pay it no mind. Lieutenant, all you have to think about is how to destroy the enemy command tank. But the less losses the better, right, big bro? You guys are asking me for 2 conflicting things. Alright. Recon, please. Oh, so there's a range for this thing. So, stand by. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, stand by. Oh wow, that person just fired a random hit for no reason. Okay. So what I can do here is move there, and then recon. Attack. This goes out 2 spaces. Okay. That took care of the you. Oh no. Ow. Alright, lost a tank. Stand by. Oh, hello. Goodbye. So far I've lost 2 units already. Recon. Yep. Who are you shooting? Oh, you just shot it right on spot. Alright. Hi. So it's like a fog of war type thing. Oh, hello. Dominant. And I won. Cool. Not sure how that worked, but works for me. Lost 2 assaults. Alright, cool. Got some stuff out of that. Gah, we're retreating. Why is that, ma'am? We have a lot more tanks than... Just look around, we have lost so many of them that we can't make it past the battery up top anymore. When did we lose this many? Guess we've annihilated the unit trying to get into Empire territory. Lieutenant, would you have any idea of why they didn't fight us squarely? If the 2 armies had clashed head-on, they would have easily won the battle with their superior numbers. Is that what's confusing you? Now I see, it's like they shot themselves in the foot trying to force their troops through the Okuwahara battery. Why would they do such a thing? And how did you figure out they would, Lieutenant? Mission accomplished. You can be certain now. They have no such thing as an infinite range battery, however I confirmed that the General from Hell is on their side. The General from Hell, so that's who we were fighting. They were afraid. Afraid of what? The infinite range battery. Do you mean Mazamune? But that unit is already gone. Correct, but they didn't know that. I know they don't, but it's still hard for me to believe they were afraid of just one single tank. An artillery stronghold with an infinite range battery deployed on it. Just try and imagine how frightening it could be. Ah, I get it. If we had Mazamune installed here, we would get to pick off whatever enemy tank we chose, no matter where it is. So they purposely made the diversionary operation based on the uncertain intel of us having an infinite range battery. Or certain they doubted the intel. They wanted to ascertain whether it was true or not. Is it really thinkable that a unit would go that far only to obtain information? There are some things you cannot obtain without going that far. News of the defeat of the Imperial Capital Conquering Regiment spread like wildfire throughout the entire land of Japan. The defeat of the Royal Army that never had lost, and the sweeping victory of the Imperial Army that had forgotten how to win. Those results caused the war between the 2 countries to intensify and turn even more chaotic. Lieutenant, reports say the Royal Expeditionary Force retreated to Castle Matsumoto. No wonder, given that there's literally nothing in Yumishiro-Gohara. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that correctly, ever. Thanks to the connecting line between the castle and the royal capital, they can get all the supplies they need up there. Big bro, where should we store the new materials we got? Ah, you mean the campaign reward? Since you're the only one who can use them, they're all yours. Just take them into the hangar. You sure? Hooray! Oh, look, they shipped the stuff in Amazon boxes. Amazon sure is handy. I can't believe that the army employs civilian transportation. Maybe the people upstairs also like Amazon. Alright then, I'm taking them to the hangar. Lieutenant. Oh, Are you going to bed? It was pretty tough day today. I believe that we would have lost the battle without your ambush strategy. Now, this is something. It's the first time I've heard you praise me. Using explosives to cut off the opponent's path. That strategy is very much like someone I respect excels at. You should learn it from someone. No, it's just something I came up with. Big bro, Choco's sleepy. Aren't you gonna go to bed yet? Yeah, I'll go soon. Turn off the lights in the hallway, will you? Lieutenant! What? We are done talking. What happened, big bro? Did you have a fight with her? I don't know. She asked me about the strategy we used today. That strategy? It is one of your old tricks. It's been so long since the last time I saw it. But what made Sato so mad? Ah, could it be because you stole it from someone else? There's no way I would do that. And once again... Well, we'll skip that. The following day. Lieutenant, please take a look at this list of items. What's this? Spare ammo? A right arm? Microchips? Are these parts for human tanks? Exactly. Those things are the loot we gained from the previous battle. Speaking of loot, did we get any anime or video game merchandise? Oh, Sato got mad. I was merely kidding. You cannot call that sort of thing, you cannot call that sort of things loot. Wow, your voice sounds like it's coming from the depths of hell. So, what you're saying is we should make good use of the spoils, correct? If you hadn't joked around, I wouldn't have had to waste a bullet. You didn't need to shoot either way. Holy smokes, big bro, I want this. I want this Gatling gun. Hey, who gave you permission to look at the list? I believe you know this, but you are supposed to transport the items to the headquarters, and they'll send us supplies in return. In other words, the more enemy tanks you take down, the more supplies you gain. And even a weak unit like ours will get to grow strong, eh? I didn't say that we are weak. You don't have to be considerate of Choco. We have a shortage of materials here at the moment, and she understands that's why our human tanks are weak. It is an obvious fact. That's not true. The human tanks Choco builds are the strongest, right, Hashiko? If you don't mind, I would like you to customize me to make me stronger, ma'am. I do not want to die. Human tanks are allowed to wish for a safe return. Just die a flashy death on the battlefield. Lieutenant, Second Lieutenant Choco likes Hashiko better than the other tanks, so we should at least build a tomb for her. A tomb as grand as a goldfish would get. I amount to a goldfish? Hahaha, it's because human tanks have no human rights. I can't afford to get killed. Now, let me get to the main point. I know. We're supposed to fight every battle with the goal of wiping out all the opposing units. More supplies, more tanks. Alright, that's my big bro. You're the best. I know, right? It was me who just suggested the idea, though. Big bro, I want you to get lots and lots of materials so I can develop new tank models. I also believe having new and stronger tanks will be the key to our corps seizing one victory after another. But keep in mind that developing a new tank model requires more materials than assembling one. Lieutenant, let's try and gain as much supplies as possible. And I just got an achievement called Amazon Regular. Great. Developing new tanks. Developing lets you produce new tank models. Assemble stronger tanks to gain a decisive edge. Initiate development to consume materials or tanks to develop a new tank. Upon completion, new tank model. Now you can assemble a stronger tank. It is recommended to develop Assault first due to its general usefulness. Control key allows you to move through dialogue faster. Using the mouse wheel brings up the message log. Huh, good to know.
注意、指示をどうぞ。
Autosave graded, thank you. So, no modules? And doesn't look like there's immense new development. Oh, is this the develop thing? Ah, so if I want to, I can develop modules and stuff. Let's see, cat eyes. Increases sight range by 1. Wow, that's really expensive. Cola increases speed and move by 1 when equipped. A modem improves transmission speed by 1. Increases move by 1. Scouting range increases the range of Rincon by 1 when equipped. That's actually kind of useful. Unfortunately, it's extremely expensive. Everything is expensive. Daisy Bomb, Wide Range Bomb, level 1. It's for shock tanks. Wide Range Recon, Operation 1. Oh, okay. Interesting. And Traffic Insurance. Returns after combat even if defeated. Oh, cool. So if we want to, we can spend 80,000 crates to bring back a tank that cost only 200. Alright, tanks. Improved model over Chito's, faster transmission, don't let the enemy get her. Self-running gun, improved Kana, longer shooting range, much more helpful. Enhance a high unit, faster transmission speed. Shock tank, self-destructs to wipe out enemies, boosted transmission speed. Scouts a wider area, although costs more to assemble. Interesting. So if we want to, we can increase this tank to be better. It did say to focus on assault, I think, first, because they are generally more useful. They're also a lot more common. So, let's develop? Let's see, develop. Can be as simple in the next battle. Okay, so this won't happen for our current battle, but it's something to prepare for the next battle. Also, we have we actually have modules. We have extended radar, which will improve our recon. We also have a daisy bomb for shock tanks. Interesting. Okay. What else do we have? We can fight a free battle if we want to. I don't know what free battles are. Or we can go straight to the next battlefield. So that's some choices. Tell you what, the thing is, from what it looks like, yeah, this is just like a transition phase. This isn't actual, yeah, intermission. So this is not for a battle. So this is just to prepare. Alright, good to know, good to know. I understand the rules of the game now. So I can't do anything with this until next battle. A Type 4 scout tank. Okay, so this is where I go to build stuff. Okay, yeah. Alright, I don't really have much interest in making Pochis. Even they're just, you know, walking bombs. Their main benefit is the fact they have a speed of 3. As far as I can tell, I think speed affects how quickly their turns pop up. As you notice, it took a very long time for our Kanas to actually get in action because they have a speed of 1, while everything else has a speed of 2. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and assemble a few of these Asahis. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and develop a tank module, another tank module. Modified mic, scouts a wider area. I definitely want to improve my scouting. I think that's very important. Okay, and then our... move those. Alright, and save. We'll save here, why not? Okay, so what's a free battle? Oh, okay, so... okay, so it allows us to go back to a previous battle. Alright, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna off-screen a free battle and see what happens. It might get me some more supplies, and I might go ahead and use that to my benefit. If it doesn't do anything, well, no worries either way. But if I add any more improvements and stuff, I'll be sure to let you guys know before the start of the next episode. So, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was War of the Human Tanks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.